How do I convey to you the biggest medical challenge in recovery of my life in just a few minutes? I'll do my best. I didn't know what a fluoroquinolone was, but now I do. Levaquin took me down after being prescribed for bronchitis. I was numb from my lower back on down to my toes. I had tight tendons inside my legs. I had loss of leg control, leg strength, coordination, balance. It all affected the lower half of my body. I could barely walk and I was falling down often. I had no idea what was wrong with me, and neither did the doctors. I was tested for Lou Gehrig's, multiple sclerosis, tumors, diabetes, just the list goes on and on. Now, I have a buddy who rides bikes with me. He's a doctor, and he made the connection for me. And I now have a name for my adversary. I went to war. This was the fight of my life, and I was determined to win. I attacked it from every direction. My faith, emotionally, mentally, through research and joining fluoroquinolone groups and talking to people that have this. I big into physical fitness. I couldn't do hardly anything at first, but you just keep going, don't give up. I take vitamins and supplements still to this day. I used my family and friends, diet, vitamin injections. My research led me to stem cells, and that led me to OrthoCure and Dr. Hansen. One of the very few doctors that not only knows what fluoroquinolone toxicity is, but also specializes in the treatment of. He was a good match for me. He knows that this demon must be fought on all fronts. 8 months after this affected me, I found myself in his office. He spent the first hour getting to know my wife and I was his only patient that day. Now, what doctor does this? You know, incredible, amazing. I don't know of any other. He had me exercise. He drew plasma-rich platelets from me and stem cells from me, so there's no chance of rejection. And he was precise and fearless in the placement of these stems in the injections into my body, back into the places that I was affected, my legs, lower back. He even went interthecal into my spinal column. I also met with his dietitian. My wife and I both did, and that ended up being very helpful also. And now I know he has many other facets of attacking this demon. And I had most of this already in play down home in Central Texas. You know, I won't let myself go to the negative side. I don't have time for it. I don't have energy for it. I have no anger towards the doctor that gave this to me. I'm not going to go after suing anybody. I'm not going to go to the why me. I'm not going after the FDA. I have to devote all of the energies to the fix. This attitude has helped me immensely, and I want to encourage you to go there. 5 weeks after I had stem cell, I was on a beach, an empty beach with my wife, and I said, I'm gonna try to jog. I said, it's just sand. If I fall down again, no big deal, doesn't hurt. and it wasn't pretty, but I clobbed along and went about 200 yards, and I was fist pumping and celebrating and crying and laughing all at the same time. It was a big milestone. Um, it was a long way from my first workout, which was dragging myself up 12 steps by the rail with my arms, and then just being wiped out at the top and having the rest for a while. Now it's been 5 years, this battle. I still take over 60 vitamins and supplements a day. I exercise every day. I eat mostly organic meats and vegetables. Did the stem cells work? I believe immensely. Does a multifaceted attack on fluoroquinolone toxicity work? Well, I think it did for me. I call myself 99% healed. I just got back from Wyoming, where I worked for a month with a wilderness outfitter, taking people on horseback out into the wilderness, setting up everything, wrangling, cooking for them. I did it partially to see if I could, and I did. And I don't know how fluoroquinolones have affected you. I know this evil hits us all differently, but we have to go to war, and we have to celebrate every little victory. And I just implore you again to never give up. I want to thank Dr. Hansen for being my strong ally and friend.